GoBots! Yeah, you do a cartoon show, you gotta talk about them eventually, right? Might as well get it out of the way early. In the 80s, when Transformers ruled the toy market, their biggest competition was GoBots. Much like Transformers, they started out as a line of robot toys in Japan, which was brought over to the US by Hasbro's competitor Tonka. They had a decent amount of success, but they probably could have done a lot better if the commercials were a little more exciting.
2 big stacks. Not so fast, Psycho. Thanks, buddy.
Oh my god, these toys are awesome! Not to be outdone by Transformers, the GoBots also had an animated TV series produced by Hanna-Barbera. Because when I think giant robots, I think Hanna-Barbera. The same people that brought us other memorable giant robots, like... Frankenstein Jr. And... Well, I guess that's it. Unfortunately, I couldn't find much footage from the show, at least not enough for a full review, which may be a good thing, but I was able to track down a copy of the one movie they did, GoBots Battle of the Rocklords. What are the Rocklords? Oh, you'll see. The movie opens to the GoBots' homeworld of Gobatron. Yeah, they weren't even trying there. As an unidentified object crashes into the planet's surface. The GoBots leader goes to investigate. His name, by the way, is, get this, Leader 1. Yeah, Leader number 1. God, how pretentious can you get?
Stand back! I'm gonna vaporize it before it vaporizes us!
I don't understand it, so I'll destroy it! As it turns out, it's a spaceship, and 2 unknown beings come out of it.
Let's not take any chances. I say we blast them now and ask questions later.
No, hold your fire.
Yes, hold your fire. We come in peace.
Don't shoot. We're friends.
But violence is all I'm good at! By the way, that's Turbo, the hot-headed gunslinger of the group, who was just about to blatantly attack a couple of aliens. How exactly did he become second in command? Anyway, our visitors identify themselves as the Rocklords. That's right! Robot rocks! Take that, Transformers! This is one of the dumbest things I have ever heard of. Seriously, robot rocks? How does that even work? I mean, there's suspension of disbelief, and then there's just making shit up. What's worse is that these toys were actually sold to kids. Like me. While I'm at it, I have to confess something. As much as I love the Transformers, I actually didn't have a lot of the toys. Oh, but I had the fucking GoBots and the Rocklords, didn't I? Yeah, so while everyone else was out playing with their Autobots and Decepticons, guess what?
I got a rock.
I got a fucking rock! Well, now that that childhood angst has been vented, we can move on. The 2 Rocklords explain that an evil Rocklord is going around defeating the good Rocklords, stealing their power scepters, which is a source of power for their race. We cut to the home planet of the Rocklords called Cortex and see... Robot Mr. T?
I'm T-Bot. Beard is the baddest, the maddest, the worst you ever had is Bot in the quadrant.
Actually, this is Magmar, the evil Rocklord. He wants the scepters because when brought together, they activate an ultimate weapon which he will use to take over the world.
Of course.
Meanwhile, in another part of Cortex, we meet a band of rebels who are fighting against Magmar.
You shouldn't have gone near Stonehead, Granite.
What are we going to do, Boulder?
Yeah, that's right. The Rocklords are named after rocks. Are you surprised? So we cut back to Gobatron. By the way, our 2 Rocklords' names are Nugget, because I guess calling him Gold sounded too gay, and Solitaire. Solitaire is voiced by Margot Kidder, who you might remember as Lois Lane from the Superman movies. Why do I have a feeling this is one of the things that led up to her going insane? So Margot, tell us about your role in the GoBots movie. Oh yeah, there's also humans in this movie. I didn't bother learning their names because I could care less about humans in a cartoon about giant robots. I hope they get stepped on. Meanwhile, the evil GoBots called the Renegades hear about the power scepters and their leader, Psykill, plans an attack. Psykill, by the way, is easily the best name in this franchise. Though that doesn't say much when you're in a movie with character names like Scooter, Boulder, Nugget, and Copter.
Copter was only his lame American name. When the character was originated in Japan in 1981, Copter's name was Gyro Robo.
Nobody cares! So the Renegades wage an all-out assault on the GoBots. They break in, kidnap human number 1 and human number 2, along with Solitaire and one of the young GoBots named Smallfoot. The GoBots regroup and Nugget comes up with a ridiculous way to track Solitaire.
Every rock vibrates on its own distinct frequency.
Then if Psykill has Solitaire aboard Roadstar,
I can find it, even if it's invisible, by honing in on her power pulse.
That's better than any tracking system we've ever developed. No offense, Scooter.
Nugget, you're worth your weight in gold.
Ugh.
That's the joke.
So they plan their counterattack on the Renegades.
I'm ready to leave now. What about you guys?
You just stay out of the way there, meatbag. Let the giant robots do the fighting. So the Renegades make it to Cortex, with the GoBots not far behind.
Calculate our time of arrival in the Cordax star system, Scoot.
Now let me see here. Hyperspeed acceleration integer, transit factor squared, Cordax gravitational displacement.
We should be approaching the system perimeter in 10.17 minutes. And if you adjust our course 4 degrees to port, we should clear Roadstar.
Well, I was just about to say that.
Very good, Nugget. You're a gem.
Ugh.
That's the joke.
Meanwhile, on Cortex, the Rocklords are engaged in a pretty violent battle. Oh my god! That's pretty graphic for a kid's movie.
I intend to pulverize, tenderize, and otherwise spasicize.
Not even gonna go there. The Renegades show up and drive off Boulder's forces.
Break off the attack!
Wow, really? Rocklords! Now with, super tumbling power! The Renegades and Magmar form an alliance while the GoBots meet up with the Rocklords and oh my god, what the hell is that thing? Are they filming the Flintstones next door? What the hell is that?
It's a Rocknolly, of course. Our planet is filled with them.
Rocklords! Creepy looking animal buddies sold separately. The Renegades locate them and the GoBots go on the assault.
Better keep your head down, Nugget. If one of those beams makes contact, you'll be gold stew.
That was horrible. I didn't even deserve the That's the Joke clip. Now you know why I can't stand the humans in this movie. The GoBots and the Rocklords get away in the most ridiculous way possible, but this is a movie about giant robots from space and talking rocks, so I'm not going to call this situation far-fetched.
You all okay? I'm still here.
Ha! You survived. Good.
You're doing great, Scoot.
Yeah, keep it up. We're almost there.
Very funny, Turbo. Oh, I'm exhausted.
Oh, Scooter, you wacky comic relief character. They head out after the Renegades, and on the way they're attacked by some time wasters. Run? Rocklords! A minor inconvenience to bad guys!
That's quite a weapon, Boulder. Why haven't you used it till now?
Because as Magmar grows stronger, this scepter grows weaker. I've been saving what's left of its power for a dire emergency, and this was it. I couldn't let my friend perish.
What was that all about?
Y'all niggas are gay.
Meanwhile, on the Renegade ship, human number 1 and human number 2 escape and go to free Smallfoot.
There she is.
Wait, that's a girl? How can they tell? No. Forget it. That question's gonna open up doors to some weird places. They escape the ship and head out to join the others. Meanwhile, the evil Rocklords attack another village to steal their scepter.
You may have won today, but you will lose in the end. Shut up, you old fossil, or I'll have sticks and stones break your bones.
That's the joke.
Smallfoot and the humans finally meet up with the others.
How'd you ever escape from Rogue Star and one of their hawks?
It's a long story.
Yeah, we, sort of created a few diversions.
Uh-oh, we got company.
Don't sweat it. These are the good guys.
Yeah, meet the Rolling Stones.
That's the joke.
You know what, Rainier? This movie's filled with way too many bad puns. Just call it a day. Alright. Magmar takes Solitaire, hey, I forgot she was in this movie, to his giant rock tumbler.
I will never help you. I'll fight you till the day I cease to exist.
I think you'll change your tune after you've tumbled for me.
It'll make you smooth and shiny, but it takes about a week and is very loud and annoying. The GoBots get ready to infiltrate as, oh my god, what is Nugget doing? Hey, I didn't like those things either, but that's fucked up. Was this even part of the plan? Look at his face, it looks like he's enjoying it. Jeez, you think you know someone. Anyway, it's about time to wrap this up. Magmar uses the scepters to activate their ultimate weapon, the Renegades turn on them, the GoBots and the Rocklords charge in, and they have a climactic battle.
T-Bot will trounce you, pounce you, and utterly denounce you.
Psykill steals the scepter and the GoBots go after him, but its power is too much for him to handle. Leader 1 frees it from his grasp and they get away, and then everything just kinda ends. Yeah, fighting's over somehow, and everyone says their goodbyes. Yeah, can anyone say cop out?
Farewell, GoBots!
I have a feeling we'll be seeing them again.
No, you won't, because this is the only time the Rocklords ever made an appearance. Yeah, I can't recommend this movie. The action is okay, but the plot is completely stupid and asinine, and the puns hurt. It completely failed at the box office, and it probably didn't help that it came out a month before the iconic Transformers movie. This movie's purpose was to sell toys, and, well, it sure tried to. As for the GoBots and the Rocklords themselves, they had an okay run, but in 1991, Hasbro bought out Tonka, and we've not seen or heard much of either since then. Though occasionally they will make small references to them in some of the newer incarnations of the Transformers. While the GoBots may be the Kmart version of the Transformers, I think at the end of the day, I'll stick to Transformers. Thank you, eBay. Don't you love a happy ending? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm missing wrestling to talk about the GoBots. Ugh.